Welcome, everyone, to the Ask the Doctor Leila podcast Season 2, where I will be interviewing my dear colleagues. So you'll get an insight into their specialties. Our first guest of honor is Dr. Maurizio Martini. Dr. Martini graduated with honors from the University of Ancona, Italy. Later received his master's in oral implantology from the University of Rome. For the past decade, he has exclusively dedicated his practice to implantology with a particular focus on immediate loading and bone regeneration. It's an honor to have you, Dr. Maurizio, onto our show.
Thank you, Leila. Thank you for having me. And it's an honor for me to be here, and pleasure.
And let's dive right in. Dr. Maurizio, you have an impressive background with over a decade of experience in implantology. Could you share a bit about your journey and what led you to specialize in this field?
Well, I started my journey with the bachelor degree in dentistry, and then I immediately felt fascinated by the possibility of the implant to restore the patient function and give the patient the confidence of chewing normally and to regain the aesthetics. So I decided to go for the master, and after that, I dedicated my practice exclusively to the implant mainly.
Amazing journey, really. And I can say as a witness that he is really one of a kind in placing implants and following up with patients, and really the knowledge that goes behind it is not easy to achieve. Dental implants are remarkable. But can you explain the advantages of immediate loading, which you're so passionate about, for our listeners who might not be familiar with this term?
Yeah, in general, dental implants is a dream come true because you have the possibility to replace your organ, that is a tooth. So we all aim to have replace our organ when they fail. So implant only for that is an amazing, tool that you can use for the patient. But nowadays, with the new technology, you can replace the teeth immediately the same day. So you can remove the teeth and place your implant and place a tooth on top of the implant. So you restore immediately the function of the patient and the aesthetics.
Absolutely. And that's a huge way we've come along, because then no one leaves without a tooth from the clinic. And if it's a front tooth, it's an absolute need. And some people really, even with their back teeth, they feel that they need something to make them, not feel old and still have the function. And it's a possibility in this day. I know your dedication to staying at the forefront of dental technology, and it's very admirable. You also teach and speak at dental events. What's your role at the Center for Advanced Professional Practices in Dubai, otherwise known as CAP?
CAP, yeah. We are like an implant diploma together with Professor Urd 3 years ago. After that, I started to give lecture for new generation of dentists, and I like to stay among young dentists with passion that they want to upgrade the knowledge, they want to improve their skills. So for me, it's like going back to my young tooth. No, how do you say? Yeah, young years when I started, and I start to, with passion to learn from my professor. So for me, it's very pleasant to teach for this young dentist.
Yes, it's the feeling of being a student once more in our lives. And I had the honor to be his moderator for CAP. And honestly, Dr. Maurizio, the way that people just asked you questions and they were really listening, and the feedback that we received from your lectures is just, it's something. And I've listened to a lot of lectures, but again, the knowledge that's behind this is not easy to achieve. It's with years of experience. So it's really an honor, truly. So your dedication to both patients and professional development is inspiring. Can you share a memorable patient success story related to dental implant?
The only one is not easy because, after more than 25 years of practice, I met many patients and I think I got attached to many of them. But the kind of patient that I like the most is the, aged patient that lost most of their teeth. So they lost confidence. They are not happy anymore. They cannot smile, and they had to, accept a denture like as the only possibility for them to chew something. So restore their teeth, even with two simple implants to stabilize the denture. It's something that remain in my mind like the best thing I can do for my patients. So give them a new possibility of smile and chew with confidence, and so give them happiness. That is the most rewarding thing I can do as a dentist.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yes, truly. You let people go away with a smile, and not just a smile, but you change their self-confidence in life, and which changes their life, actually. Dental technology is evolving rapidly, as we all know it. What emerging trends or innovations in implantology excite you, and how might they shape the future of implant dentistry?
I think in all the fields of medicine, now the digital technologies, they are taking the place, and they are becoming like routine. So in the field of implant, we use digital technology more and more often, so we can minimize the impact of the surgery for the patient. We can plan in advance everything, so we can reduce the invasiveness of the surgery itself, improve the healing of the patient, and remove that kind of fear that the patient has when it comes to surgery in general. So for sure, the digital technology will take place very soon, and replace completely the analogic way of doing dentistry.
Right, absolutely. But I believe we will always still need that human touch. It will not be completely,
to be on top of the machine and the computer. Otherwise, you can make even more mistake than...
Absolutely, absolutely. So we will have our jobs for those dentists out there, or I don't believe we'll be jobless. So our clinic offers various dental services. How do you collaborate with our team of specialists to ensure comprehensive patient care?
Yeah, I think that teamwork is the key point for providing success in dentistry. So I'm really happy and enthusiastic to work together with the very amazing specialists in Leila Hariri for ortho, for aesthetics, for prosto, and only doing that we can make sure that our patient will get the best treatment as possible.
Yeah, and I highly believe in that. That's why we chose this team, and really I believe every day, and that's why we all come with a big smile, because teamwork is everything. We're each other's backbone, and the end result for the patient is all we care about is the patient experience and the end result in dentistry to be top notch. And only with a good team we could provide such a thing. So I have to agree 100% with this. And for aspiring implantologists, for the youth, what steps would you recommend they take to build a successful career in implant dentistry?
Yes, for your young generation, my advice is to be passionate. So when you are passionate for your job, of course you can achieve the top of the knowledge, and of course you are gonna go for courses, you are gonna take lecture, and you will reach your best in your career.
Best of your capabilities. Passion is something that most of you hear me talk about when you're in my dental chair. And I always pass it on to the youth. If you're passionate about anything you choose to be, you will be successful. Thank you, Dr. Maurizio Martini, for sharing your wisdom and passion with us today. It's been an enlightening conversation.
It's been a pleasure for me to be here with you, and my honor.
Thank you to all our listeners for tuning into the Ask Dr. Leila podcast season 2. I hope this was helpful, and stay tuned for more of our specialists to talk about what they are passionate about. Your smile is our priority. Have a lovely day.